And then we're talking about Welcome everyone to Rhythmology 2021 in full glow. I'm your MC for the evening, Ethan, and what you just heard was Fantastic by Chris Brooks. It featured marching, auxiliary, and mallet instruments, and what would be Rhythmology if there wasn't chairs involved? Tonight there's going to be a wide variety of many different percussion instruments, music genres, visuals, and confusing time signatures. So Rhythmology, I know, is a huge thing every year, and I'm so excited for you all to hear how hard they've been working at each piece. And yeah, do you guys like jokes? Yeah! All right. So I have a couple of jokes courtesy of the Ultimate Dad Joke book by Humor Me. So, I like circles, but there's no point. Yeah. All right. Why didn't the hunter buy a camouflage tent? He couldn't find any. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. You guessed it, red paint. All right. How do you make a waterbed more bouncy? Fill it with spring water. What does an apple a day keep away? Anyone, as long as you throw it hard enough. So, those are some of the jokes. Next, our drumline will be forming our high school cadence sequence, followed by some of our groovy stand tunes, and hope you enjoy. marching cadences that we do throughout the season. I know that's one of not my only parts, but the students' parts. We always love listening to the drum line, jam out some cadences during games, getting up and dancing, and just having a good old time. So, another joke. Where can you find a crab with no legs? Exactly where you left it. What do you call a dentist for crocodiles? Great. Totally crazy. All right. Before I get to my next joke, I wanted to remind you all that you all got glow sticks, and to please crack those if you haven't. It just goes with the whole theme of the show. And yeah, let's give it up for the drum line again. That was really something else. I know it's a lot for them to put this all together, especially with concert music and drumline and after-school rehearsals. So to keep that in tip-top shape postseason is a lot. All right, so another joke. What do you call a teacher who never passes gas in public? A private tutor. All right, looks like they're about ready. Maybe? Yes, no? They like to tease a lot. All right, so the next piece that will be performed is titled Take Two by Brian Bloom. It is a quad and snare duet and will be performed by juniors John Carmen and Brendan Reinhardt. There's plenty of rudiments that all work together in time. Yeah, so please enjoy Take Two. Are there any movie fans in the audience? All right, so this new movie just came out about a hot dog. I heard it's in potential to be an Oscar wiener. All right. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale. Who's gonna direct the next movie about the coronavirus? Quentin Quarantino. All right. So the next piece that will be performed is titled Popcorn by Gershon Kingsley and is arranged by Zabid Sinquest. It was recorded in 1969, so for all the hipsters out there before Fortnite. It has a very recognizable melody, but is performed with some pretty unrecognizable instruments, so enjoy. else legs hurt after just watching that? Wow. I don't know how they do it with boom whackers, carrying quads, the whole shebang. They'll find a way to make music out of anything. All right. More jokes? All right. I love bowling puns. They're just right up my alley. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Why do optometrists live longer? Because they dilate. That one's for you, Vince. Yesterday, I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, what's the word on the street? So last night, I was having a good time before my AP test, of course, studying, and my neighbor happened to knock on my door at 3 a.m. Luckily, I was already awake, practicing my bagpipes. What's the best snack to eat during a scary movie? Ice cream. How do you make an egg roll? You push it. All right. So the next piece that will be performed is titled Spirit of Sanchez by Jay Wanamaker. Sophomore Billy Williams took the snare solo to solo ensemble contest and earned a superior rating. Please enjoy. Awesome job, Billy. I know it's such a hard skill to have to go out and solo. It can be a little nerve-wracking, so I commend him for that. It's such a great skill to have as a musician. All right, so some more jokes. All right. You got it. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What are two things you can't have for breakfast? Lunch and dinner. All right, so while they're setting up, our next piece is a snare and timpani duet, which will be performed by Adriana Kostjak and Christina Greaves. It is titled 4 to 1 by John H. Beck. And there's a lot of different melody switches between the two performers, and how they mesh together is really cool. It's almost like they're having a conversation with one another. Duetting is also such a great skill to have that, unfortunately, with solo ensemble, they don't really have a ton for band. So it'll be cool to watch. Please enjoy. Very cool. I loved how they were just having a conversation with each other on stage through the music. All right, so while they're getting set up, I just want to talk a little bit about the next piece. Shout out to the alumni because they might recognize this. It was titled Millennium by Chris Brooks, and it was most recently performed in 2017 at this very concert. But they thought it was such a banger that they wanted to bring it back. There's many solos across the whole piece with the mallet instruments and something called battery percussion. Not really sure what that is. But the melody will most likely be stuck in your head by the end. So please enjoy Millennium. Now that's what's up. I can tell why they wanted to bring that piece back. It was very cool with the whole percussion ensemble. That's another thing which I don't know how they do it. That's just with all the rhythms and everything. So yeah, that was Millennium. Very cool. All right. More jokes? Yes? This is for you, Mr. King, for Star Wars. Why did the angry Jedi cross the road? To get to the dark side. Why couldn't Dracula's wife get any sleep? Because of his coffin. What do you call a hobbit eating at KFC? Lord of the Wings. What do you call a droid who takes a long route? R2 detour. What does a basketball player do if he loses his sight? Become a referee. All right. Why did the bike run the same people over every day? It was a vicious cycle. What was the dancer feeling after 6 hours of rehearsal? The agony of defeat. Why was the magician so great at ice hockey? He always pulled a hat trick. All right, so our next piece is very special. It is a world premiere composed by sophomore Adriana Koschak. This is her snare solo, Unsung Hero. It goes into 4 sections, each with their own different theme, and it has a simple motif throughout that stacks complex rhythms. So please enjoy the world premiere of Unsung Hero. Last piece was called Stool Pigeon by Julie Davila. Very appropriate as they were on stools. It says here that the actual definition of stool pigeon is a police informer that acts as a decoy. But I'm just gonna be real, I don't even know if that has any correlation to the music. So while they're setting up, I'll talk a little bit about the next piece. It's titled Cacciatera by Jim Casella, and it was performed this year by percussion ensemble at solo and ensemble, where they received a superior rating. Mad and Max are quoted saying that this is one of the hardest ensembles they've ever performed in, and it has many transitions between 5/8, 2/4, 3/4, and has recurring mallet ostinatos throughout. They had to gather pretty much every percussion instrument in the school to make this happen, and they ordered a log drum and splash cymbal as well. So, some jokes while they're getting set up. Why did the man get fired from the bank on his first day? He pushed a woman who asked to check her balance. When is a joke truly a dad joke? When it's apparent. Why are Sundays only a little sad? Because the day before is Saturday. Why are hairdressers always on time? They know all the shortcuts. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? It's pointless. That was pretty bad, not gonna lie. How funny are mountains? They're hilarious. Where do cows display their artwork? At the museum. All right, so it looks like they're ready to perform the hardest piece that Matt and Max have been a part of. So please enjoy by B. Jim Casella, Cacciatera. it's no surprise to me how they got to win a contest. That was really incredible. It's funny, Matt played the piece for me in the car one day before solo ensemble, and he's like, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get this together. This is impossible. But they always manage to pull through. They put in so much time before this and solo ensemble, and it shows. They always pick harder pieces every year. I really don't know how they do it. So that was really cool. All right, so some more jokes. How about some play on words? How many golfers does it take to change a light bulb? 4. What do bears call campers in their sleeping bags? Soft tacos. What do you call an escaped inmate going camping? Criminal intent. All right. What rock group of 4 guys doesn't sing at all? Mount Rushmore. What do you get when you cross a robot with a tractor? A transformer. Why did Professor Snape stand in the middle of the road? So no one would know what side he was on. Thanks. Why can't Harry Potter tell his potions pot from his best friend? Because they're both Calderon. All right, so the next performance is Solo by Matt Fragapane. It's called Restless by Rich O'Meara. He took this to solo ensemble contest and received the 1. So he worked very hard. I listened to him practice a lot. So please enjoy. senior, Matt Fragapane. It's titled Flow by Disaster Piece and was arranged by Doug Perry. It was originally composed for the video game Flow, so shout out to all the gamers in the audience. There's just this cool, mysterious atmosphere created by the vibes and the marimba. So please enjoy this intriguing gamer music, Flow. I love that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling warm and fuzzy on the inside after that. You could really feel the connection between them. It was great. So a couple more jokes before the next piece, which is an absolute banger, I will admit. Why do fish live in salt water? Pepper water would make them sneeze. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. What kind of birds stick to everything? Velcros. What sound do porcupines make when they hug? Ouch! All right. Why can't leopards hide? They're always spotted. In what key do cows sing? B flat. Why can't dogs dance well? They have 2 left feet. All right, so it looks like they're almost done. For a complete change of pace, the next piece is titled Short Circuits by Lalo DeViva, who, do you remember Stool Pigeon? It's her husband. How romantic. So, all of the percussionists met outside of school one day, and they painted their sticks in fluorescent paint to add to the effect, and they worked on a ton of several fun visuals and different splits to go with the piece. It's an absolute banger. I've heard it before. I loved it. So, yeah, it's going to be really electric. And if you haven't already, this is perfect for the glow sticks. So, please enjoy Short Circuits. Yeah. How about all the fluorescence, am I right? I'm convinced that ending was from Coconut Mall and Mario Kart. I know you're all thinking the same thing, so yeah. All right, so some more jokes, if you're up for it, of course. Why are celebrities so cool? They have a lot of fans. What did Santa bring the naughty soccer player? Coal! Why shouldn't you date a woman who likes to fish? She'll just string you along. Yesterday, I was surprised to learn I was colorblind. The news really came out of the purple. I submitted 10 puns in a joke contest to see if one would win. No pun intended. My fat parrot died. I'm sad, but it's a huge weight off my shoulders. For all the math fans out there, why couldn't the underage Engel get a loan? His parents wouldn't co-sign. Why do cafeteria clocks run slow? They always go back for seconds. Why didn't the sun go to college? Because it already has like 1,000,000 degrees. Why did the giraffe get bad grades? He always had his head in the clouds. What is a dinosaur's favorite kind of floor? Reptiles. Ha ha ha. Why was the golfer crying? Why was the golfer crying? He was going through a rough patch. I'll take it, not many sports fans in the audience. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese! Yeah. Why did the tomato blush? It saw the salad dressing. All right, so a little bit about the next piece. It's titled The Path by Stephen Howden. It's very jazzy. You like jazz? It features a vibe solo by Max and a call and response section with Brendan and Kadar. It's fast-paced, groovy, and opens and closes with a very bluesy feel. Yeah, so hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? All right. I'm loving this crowd tonight. Thank you guys all for coming out. I see some returning alumni in the front. Justin, Booth, Josh, hello. Griffin, glad you were able to make it. Hope. You're not an alumni, but hello. Jaden, Allie, Ryan, and Haley. Is that Adam and Jess? Let's go. All right. So tonight's show definitely could not have been pulled off over a weekend. This took months and months of preparation, from both percussion ensemble to rhythmology itself. We've been practicing since January, basically. Or no, we've been practicing like since a few months before that. But then we had percussion ensemble in January, online. We didn't actually go, but we recorded. It was awesome. And then we moved on to rhythmology music. Last year, unfortunately, the show could not happen due to the coronavirus, but we were able to take some of the pieces from last year, change some up, make some additions, and yeah, we're really proud of the show that we were able to present to you guys. So yeah, Max, do you want to say anything?
I got something like.
This is Max. He's my very close friend.
Hello. I'm Max. Okay. What? Okay. So I'm Max. I'm the other senior here. It's two of us. Okay. And I just like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you. We get a round of applause for this guy right here. This is Matt Fragapane. Without Matt, this show probably wouldn't be possible. You guys probably wouldn't be here tonight. He's been working on this for about a year now, since it got canceled last time. And without him, this show wouldn't be possible. So thank you, Matt Fragapane.
All right. So for some special thanks to give out tonight, I'm going to take my mask off just so I speak better. Definitely a big thank you to Mr. King and Mr. Heyer, the two people who allowed this show to happen. Give them a round of applause. They helped order music. They let us practice, especially with the COVID schedule. It was very weird. Some days we could be in the building, some days we couldn't. So thank you guys for helping us work that out. Helping create the program, a very nice program. I'm happy with it. I think it's pretty clean. And yeah, just like all around helpfulness, just with anything we needed, whether it was the ticket link or, so thank you guys so much. A big thank you to Miss Kohler. Is she back here? Miss Kohler has been our drumline instructor for 4 years. They've been an amazing 4 years. Max and I are very proud to call you our drumline instructor. Thank you very much for everything you do for the line. She has been very helpful both on the field and here at our practices, helping us listen into each other, helping us just backstage, keeping everyone together because, we get distracted very easily. Yes. Yeah. So yes, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you to Mr. Tyson. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah. Mr. Tyson is our student teacher this year. He has come to many practices. He's helped us listen into each other. He's helped Max with some improvisation. He's been extremely helpful, super great motivation. It's just nice to see him every day and him be like, hey, how you doing? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Tyson. Also, thank you, Mr. Tyson, for helping us set up and tear down the room. There's a lot of chairs and stands, and yes. So thank you for that. And one more big thank you to the lighting and stage crew back there. Let's give them a round of applause. Our show this year had a lot of lighting directions, a lot of lights off, lights on, the CD track. So thank you guys for running the auditorium for tonight. Thank you for allowing us to do all these cool lighting changes. And yeah, without them, we wouldn't have had this amazing glowing audience. Yeah, all right. Max?
Okay, can we get a round of applause for our MC, Ethan Meyer? Yeah. I'd like to thank you for introducing each performance and serenading everyone with your beautiful jokes. It wouldn't be as amazing without you.
Some of them were okay.
Yeah, some of them were pretty bad. I'd also like to thank Mr. Chidsey and Mrs. Williams for supplying us with the boomwhackers. This is the first time we've ever done it, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Fragapane for ordering the black drapery for short circuits. and for helping with flyers and the show ideas. I mean, look at these things, right? My bad, that's the pamphlet. Okay, and thank you to Brian Dunbrack for the black lights. The glowy theme wouldn't be possible without him, so thank you again. You want to do that? Okay, and now back to Matt Fragapane.
Thank you. And one very big thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Reinhardt for supplying us pizza on our Saturday rehearsal. It was very delicious.
Yeah.
And a very, very big thank you. Here it is. Here's the mushy part. To all the percussionists here on stage today. I know. Let's give them a round of applause. These guys have put so much work into this show. They've been on their game for the last just months and months. They are super dedicated musicians, and I'm super happy to have been able to perform the show with you guys. You've made it a very awesome experience. It has been great to be able to play such awesome percussion ensembles with such amazing musicians. So thank you again. And now, let's see, are we all set up? I mean, looks like it. I mean, all right. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to perform our closer for tonight. It is titled Zolo by John Hearns, and the piece is in 7/8 and features a pretty gnarly solo section. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys again. Have a great night.